Welcome to the most embarrassing garage I own.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, this is Agent Pendergast, and today we are back in GTA 5 for, at long last, a proper garage tour. Yeah, as most of you probably already know, I am a massive car guy in this game, and I think it would not be a stretch to say that my current car collection is, well, I'm going to use the word extensive. I mean, I've spent somewhere between $450 to $500 million on cars, I think, if I remember right from the last time I checked the stats. And yeah, I thought it might be a really cool thing to show them all off. So if you guys are ready, let's get started. Alright, so we begin our tour down here at the docks in the corner, and then the plan is we're going to go up to this one, Darnell Brothers, that one. Then we'll probably run up to the bunker, we'll hit the casino. From there we'll go to the agency, and then we'll run over to the bail office. Probably hit the nightclub, and then we'll run up to like one of my houses. We'll do my proper house, and then we'll do this one down here, and around the corner and back up through the middle. Anyway, we are beginning our tour down here at this garage right here. Alright, yeah, this is one of the rare spawn garages. Okay, well, we might as well start with the unaffiliated gang cars. So over here, we've got the Manana, and I am actually tempted to spawn another one of these because I absolutely love that color. And I would very much like to, well, basically get one of these and then return it to factory standard and just use it as a cruiser. But anyway, we've got the purple Manana, we got the green Buccaneer, and we have the red Peyote. And if you're asking yourself where the two unaffiliated gang Tornadoes are, don't worry, we will be seeing them in a minute. And then up here in the corner, we've got the 4 different variants of the Surfer. And then we've got the 2 lifeguard vehicles, so we've got the big truck and the little 4x4. And then we have the dune buggy that doesn't have panels on it. Now, when it comes down to which car do we want to drive to the next garage, I think that one's fairly obvious, don't you? Okay, and in here we have more rare spawn cars. We've got the 2 variants of the Sentinel, we've got the 2 variants of the Sabre Turbo, we have the 2 different Ruiners you can get, the 2 different Rat Trucks you can get, and the 2 different Sand Kings. And in the final rare spawn car garage, we have got English Dave's VW Beetle, which I know technically isn't a rare spawn car, but I had one oddball parking spot left over, and this car was just sitting around, so this is where I stuck it. But yeah, we've got English Dave's Beetle, we've got the Scientist's, I think it's a Washington. Yeah, this car is only a rare spawn because a lot of the cars that GTA does that are rare spawns have what they call a wash paint job on them. And this is the one that comes in wash white. And you know what? I went through all of that and completely forgot to look and see what the car was called. Yeah, okay, it is a Washington. Anyway, we've got the Washington, and then down here we got the Mariachi Tornado, we've got the Drew Dominator, and then we have the 2 different variants of the Gauntlet. It's basically the purple one that's fairly well known, and then we got the orange matte one with a gloss that spawns up at the casino. It's a little bit weird calling it a rare spawn, but I mean, what the hell, I figured I might as well grab it. And then we've got the first of 2 sea wash green Tornadoes that you're going to see in this video. Yeah, I actually own 5 of them, and you will be seeing all of them as we go along. And then we have the 2 different Dubsters. We got the gold one and the chrome one. And I do actually have another one of those as well in the truck collection that's done up as a proper off-roader. Even though, you know, it's not really an off-road vehicle. Okay, now, since I absolutely love the Sea Wash Green Tornado, I am thinking that is the car we're going to take across the street. God, I feel lazy for doing that. Alright, and here we are at the first of what will be many random car collections. So I basically got the Honda Civic, I've got the little Ocelot thingy that doesn't have a proper windshield, and I got the little Ford race car. I want to call it a GB200. It is a GB200, perfect. And then yeah, I got a couple of pink Jesters down here, neither one of which I drive all that often. And over here on the other side we have got a Donk. We've got I hesitate to call it beloved Asbo, but we have my Asbo from the recent video. And then I got a Verlier that I absolutely never drive, and we've got two of the badass Bugattis. And next up we have the Tornado collection. So yeah, in this garage we have got the unaffiliated Blue Gang Tornado, and I absolutely love that shade of blue. And then we've got the kind of grayish silverish one. And then over here we have got the Benny's Tornadoes. Now these are all the Rusty Tornadoes that have done the Benny's conversion, and I believe every single one of them is a unique color, and they're all going to be that like wash colors that we talked about with the white Albany, Washington. There we go. Look at me remembering the names of all this crap. Anyway, yeah, I've actually got these in here in the order of the difficulty that I went through obtaining them. And I think it's probably pretty accurate to say that this is the order you would find them in if you were trying to get them to spawn. But anyway, we got the kind of weird pinky red one that I don't really care for. And then we got the black one, which is incredibly blah. We got the blue one, which is actually not too terrible. Then we got the brick orange one, which I actually quite like, and we've got the kind of slate looking one, which actually looks pretty good when you do the seats correctly. And then over here we have got the Robin's Egg blue one, which is probably my favorite out of all of them, apart from of course the sea wash green one that's sitting right there. But yeah, then there's the white one and the seafoam green one. Alright, welcome to the most embarrassing garage I own. Because yeah, there's only like 7 spaces in this garage, and this is where I store, well, pretty much all of the crap that doesn't even warrant a spot in one of my random car garages. So yeah, in my bunker you will find such gems as, well, basically the light cycle. And the only reason this is here is because I don't have any more room in my motorcycle garage, and this is the least like a motorcycle out of all of them. But yeah, we've actually got the little big wheel thing, I've got my go-kart in here, and then over on the other side, we had the god-awful Journey 2 that I absolutely wish we were allowed to get into the back of. No, of course not. Anyway, yeah, I've got my little caravan. Then I got my British moped, and then I got my pizza moped, and then I've got, I can't remember what the bloody thing is called. Essentially it's a four-wheeler, but I actually won that thing off of the casino wheel once upon a time. I think I got it off the casino wheel anyway. One way or the other, I didn't bloody pay for the thing, it was given to me, and it ended up here. Okay, welcome to probably the second most poorly lit garage in the entire game, and one of the few that I actually don't care about. Yeah, this is the first of my 2 supercar garages, and while I have I basically have 2 garages full of supercars, I don't ever really drive them. I probably couldn't give you the names of any more than 1 or 2 of them. And yeah, they're just sort of a thing. I don't know why I've never been a real supercar guy, but I haven't. So in order, we have got... Okay, I've got Natalia RSX. And then we've got... Entity XXR. And then after that... we've got a T-Gon. And we got a couple of Lamborghinis. Like I said, I mean, I know that's a Countach, but I don't know what the game called it. Anyway, Lamborghini 1 is... a Tempesta. And of course we've got this thing. Oh yeah, it's a Torero. Okay, yeah, we got the Torero, which I think I mentioned in like my top 10 favorite cars, how there's like red Lamborghini guys and there's Black Pantera guys, and I was always a Black Pantera guy. Well, that one's the red Lamborghini. Okay, next up. Infernus Classic in orange, which actually looks pretty good. And then yeah, over here we got the Pantera, which I already know is a Viscera, so I don't have to get in that thing. And then after that is... a Natalia GTB, followed by... I think this one's an Overflawed something, right? Oh, no it's not. It's actually called an Osiris, not an Overflawed. Oh, you know what? I think I used to have an Overflawed entity, and it was parked in that spot, and I eventually sold it. Alright, well anyway, we got that thing, and then over here we got the XJ220, which in the game is called the Penetrator. And I am half tempted to take it while I'm already sitting in it. However, I absolutely love my Viscerus, and there is no way in hell I am driving out of this garage in anything other than that car. Alright, welcome to the agency, and I tell you what, I would love it if they would let us actually park a couple of spare cars in the visitor parking spots. Oh well, wish in one hand, poo in the other, especially when it comes to Rockstar. Alright, well down here we have got... what do we have? Okay, well first up we have got my Ocelot Jugular, which I have done up as a reproduction of the one that you get in the Clucking Bell setup.
Clucking Bell! If you enjoy it, the chicken didn't die in vain!
Because yeah, I absolutely love that car, and I had to have one on my own. And then of course we got the rocket car, and then we have a convertible that I don't know the name of. Ah, okay, it's a Cognoscenti Cabrio. And then we've got a fully weaponized James Bond car, and I've got my Ardent over here. And on the other side, we have got another one that I'm not actually sure where it came from or what it's called. I mean, I know it's a Bentley. Okay, it's an armored Cognoscenti 55. And then we've got the armored Dubachi. And then we've got the Falcon, which is one of the cars I actually use for missions in this one. And the reason I like it so much is because with that plow on the front, this thing gets through traffic almost as well as a Phantom Wedge does. So yeah, if you're looking for a really badass car to do missions in, pick up one of these. Now, next up, we have got... Okay, this is going to sound completely weird, but we've got the Annis 300R, I'm reasonably certain is what it is. But, I do not actually remember how I got this car. Like, literally, I don't know where it came from, I'm reasonably certain I've never ever driven it. Okay, yeah, bit of a mystery. Anyway, we've got that one, and then over here we've got an unmarked... I can't remember if that's the Stanley or the Washington. Okay, we've got an unmarked Washington, which means the unmarked Stanley is going to be downstairs. Yeah, that is so weird. Like, I seriously have no idea where that came from. Down here, we have got somebody's motorcycle. I don't know whose. But yeah, we've got a gold limousine. We've got the armored, not quite as good as the Paragon R, Paragon S. And then I got my flying DeLorean. I've got the unmarked Stanier, I think I mentioned earlier. Pretty sure you're the Stanier, yes? And then yeah, we've got the Deviant that I use on missions. I do have another one in the muscle car collection as well, but this is the one that I use for missions. And then we've got a Strawberries and Cream... I think it's a Windsor drop top, if memory serves me right. It is a Windsor drop top. Look at me knowing things. And then yeah, we've got a weaponized Viserys, which again I use on a lot of missions. And then we've got my weaponized Tampa, and we've got my Dukes O' Death. Okay, yeah, personally we only have 2 car spots in here, but this is where I keep the one and only marked police cruiser that I own. And that would be the Gauntlet Hellfire one. And then we've also got my 70s detective car, which I think appeared in my top 10 favorite cars video. Okay, now here in the Still House we have got, speaking of my top 10 list, yeah, we got my Feltzer, we've got the little Ferrari that I absolutely love, we've got this thing that I think I only got because I'm probably going to use it in a video in the very near future. And then yeah, we have another TV car. This one is meant to be the Lada. It's basically the Lotus Tune Lada from Top Gear. And up here in the corner we've got, well basically we've got a Black Sentinel, we've got the, what's it, F something. I can never remember the bloody name of this car. F620? Yeah, okay, it's an F620. And the Buccaneer, the F620, and the Sentinel were actually 3 of my very, very early days personal vehicles that I used. And then here we got the Pinball. I mean, it's a ridiculous little Fiat. It handles like a pinball. I figured it might as well look like a pinball. And then we got another couple of movie cars that aren't actually in the movie car garage because of overspill. Yeah, we've got the classic BMW from Lethal Weapon 2, and of course the Wayne's World Pacer. Oh, and by the way, up top here is where I actually keep my nightclub appropriate pink Hummer limo. Yeah, all the Benny stuff is downstairs. Alright, where were we? Yes, we were on Benny's cars. So, down here we have got a complete collection of every single Benny's car there is in the game, starting with the... Alright, yeah, we got the Audi, we've got the VW Beetle, we've got another BMW, we got the little goofy Fiat, and I've got my, I was going to say it's a Dodge Challenger, but it's a Dodge Challenger that has pretensions of Roadrunner hood. And then, yeah, we got the Manana, we got the Peyote, we've got this thing, which, I mean, I actually quite like it, but anyway, we got that. We've got a pink Mercedes, and we have got a big old 1970s van. Yeah, down here we've got the Spectre, we've got the Itali, we've got one of the 2 motorcycles you can get at Benny's, and I absolutely love this one to the point where I am tempted to buy another one just for like personal use. And then yeah, we got the Bugatti, and then we've got the incredibly disappointing motorcycle that you cannot really do anything to in the customization department. I mean, I did my best, but yeah, that thing is actually a little bit of pants. And then we got the pink minivan, which I get a chuckle out of, and we've got the Porsche wide body. I've got my patina build kind of shop truck thing that I absolutely love. And then we got a Faction, and we've got the Nissan. And out of them all, I think this one might be the fastest car down here. Alright, final floor. And rounding off the Benny's collection, we've got the big old 70s boat. We've got another Seafoam Green Tornado, which I absolutely love. And then, yeah, we got the Sabre Turbo, we've got the Subaru, we've got the Viper that I did up in green and white to actually look like a Viper. And then we've got Voodoo, which is one of the... If you get like the rusty Voodoos, you can get the rare spawn. Again, it's a wash paint job or whatever. So yeah, this is a wash blue Tornado. Not Tornado, Voodoo. And then yeah, we've got another wash green Buccaneer. I believe that one started life as one of the rare spawn gang cars. And then we've got yellow minivan. We've got, oh god, I can't think of what the bloody thing is called. Primo, there we go. Yeah, we've got the Primo, and finishing it off, we've got the big old Lincoln Continental, which I've got to say looks absolutely stunning in blue.